All right, everyone, and welcome back to our third period here. Should be a lot smoother here on the technical side, and we'll have to see if the same can be said for the hockey side, as Basin currently down 5-0 here against the Thunder. This Basin Armada team has had a stellar season, to say the least. And this has got to be one of the first times this season they've been in a position like this, so we'll see how they respond to that one. That will work back to Bond, who will work that up to middle. Wood will catch that on the left side, and then they'll work that in deep. And it should be a lot clearer for you folks at home, as I had to do a couple settings there. We were still on some older settings from a different rink, as I mentioned at the start. Hopping rink to rink here can kind of mess with the quality, and you gotta be ready to adjust. And tonight it just took a little longer to figure it out. My apologies once again here from High Button, and Jeff Warburton, the one doing the stream here. Is that one sent in down the side, and they're gonna be hard on it, and then worked up the middle. And now sent towards the middle. That one worked in across and tipped off a shin pad, and they're gonna try to work that back. Madison will have that fall off. Dulong will try to circle back for that, but it'll be sent in deep still. Lawson now tries to work that in front. Hard on it there. Dulong tries to get it again. Madison tries to go for the hard angle shot, goes wide. Looks like the net was kind of knocked off the moorings there, but ref didn't notice it, so they're going to continue play, and the goalie will put it on himself. Thunder now will work that back in themselves into the offensive end. It'll be caught up along the board, and Bordage will work it over to Walworth, who will push that out himself. Hard in amongst the boards, and tipped over by Dulong and then worked down. Hard down the right side, cut towards the middle. That one will be into the chest and covered up. Yes, okay. That's some clearness I can get behind now. 18-12 left in the third period here. Shots 20-19, so it hasn't been without lack of trying here for Basin. They've had at least 3 chances here that could have gone in for them that have been turned away from the Thunder goaltender, who's playing a great game here tonight, realizing the stakes on the line for him and his team. The third place Thunder team here, very strong so far this season. They've only got 8 regulation losses compared to the Armada's 6, so pretty even there. That one now wrapped in around. Stewart will try to work that in, and it'll be hit on down low. Stewart with it still. Drop pass there. Hard in amongst the boards now. Manuel will get caught up with them, and then they'll work it down, and then it'll be sent down the right side, and goaltender will let that one go, and they'll work it in and around again. And these video settings should be the same for the game tomorrow at 12:15, so if we want to look ahead to that one, there'll be a nice full stream here by High Button Sports once again. So if you're an Armada fan watching here tonight and you're frustrated with both the score and those first 2 periods, then I don't fear. Tomorrow we'll be back in this exact spot at around 12:15, and it'll be a crystal clear stream. I can promise you that. And can't make any promises about the on-ice product here, but I have faith in this Basin Armada team to bounce back in this one. Like I said, just a minute into the game, we had a goal against, and then it was basically 2-0 within the first 5 minutes. So Armada did a good job fighting back, but Thunder have just picked away at this team. As I'd probably say Armada has actually put up a better overall performance since those 2 goals at the start, but there's been a couple top shelf ripped in down the left side where Thunder have just gotten a chance at the puck, haven't been able to set up as well as this Basin team, have really just been able to capitalize and then have good goaltending behind them, so that's been the difference here tonight. They're hard on that board there to the right, fighting away for it, and it'll be worked back, but no one ever gives up in hockey, and this Basin team definitely not giving up here as they see 20 minutes on the clock, and that's a lot of time to try to get back in this one. That one worked in front and tipped off the stick there at the last second. In deep still. Stop up play. Held on to behind the net here by the Thunder now, and then worked up the right side and back and held onto there on the left and tried to tip that in ahead. Fallows will now skate after that. Sent towards the middle. Hard on that board still, and then in deep. That one worked around and cut up to on the left side. Worked that in deep back to the Thunder player who tries to work it ahead for a breakaway, and they're going to break this puck out. Over the blue line, shot in, big save there. Comes out with a big rebound. Wrapped around and picked up by Mathers, who now sends up the middle trying to find Dulong for the break, but it just gets tipped aside. This Basin Armada team has 5 players with double-digit goals this year. So offense by committee here for this team, as I like to point out when I do these Armada games, is it's a very impressive statistic to have that many players contributing to a first-place team. And such great goaltending, which is why I say goaltenders not used to this on the Armada side, having the best goalies in the league all year, and by far the best plus-minus differential with plus 50. Yes, 50 goals was the difference heading into tonight. So I guess we're down to 45 as it stands, but plus 50, which is at least 10 goals better than the next closest team in the league. So that just kind of shows you a little combination. It takes both ends of scoring a lot and having tremendous goaltending to put yourself in the position this Basin team has found themselves in. Heading into the playoffs here, that one's shot in and tipped aside. Hard in on the boards. Down low still, that one tipped up ahead. In once again, it'll be wrapped around. They'll try to catch up to that. McCarron will get it. He'll hold on to it behind his net and work it up the left side. That one just kept in. Not offside there. Looked good to me from this angle too. McCarron now works it over to his winger. Wood tries to find it. Wood's had a pretty decent game here tonight. He's tried to create some chances in front. Now on the left side. Worked in once again and hustled in by the Armada center, and he'll haul him down, and that looks like it'll be the first power play of the game here for the Thunder. It'll be brought back the other way. Down here to us, and he'll go in for the tripping, just gets his stick in there. Outworked back and tipped aside. Great play there by Emmanuel to get a stick on that, and it'll be ricocheted out. Now here on the right boards, picked up and wrapped around. Armada defense hustles in for that one. Worked out now through neutral zone. Into the offensive end now, right side. Fallows with a hard push there as he'll knock his man off the puck. Good play there. It'll get brought out to the middle again, however, and then worked back around. Look for a shot in. That one tips off the back. Worked in again, and a big rebound comes out. Another one. Puck still loose there. McKinnon with it now. McKinnon will fire that puck away. It'll be hit by a high stick and then touched up by the Thunder player. So it'll be on offensive zone draw here. Armada with some solid penalty killing here, not letting the opposition set up. Like I said, shots 22-23 in this game here tonight. Tied up in the middle. Winger in on that hard, and we work back the other way. Now Thunder try to pull that into the zone, and it'll be offside, so it'll be worked back to center ice. Puck dropped. Right winger tries to pick it up, but it gets into the shin pads, and now they'll jockey for position there. It'll be worked back again. Sent around, and then left side have it. Try to work it in, drop pass there. Held up. At will hold on, move there, worked across, and he'll take a swipe at it and he'll just miss it. Still setting up here on the power play. 34 seconds left on this one. Spence, defense to defense. They have it in center ice now. Shot in, big pad save. Rebound comes in, misses. Tries to bring it around for the wraparound, no one there. Hands it off to his teammate. McCarron stays on him. Down the right side now, Arnold will try to pick up that puck. Hard on it. Be brought back the other way to the offensive end. Stopped up. Left side, McKinnon will wrap it around. It'll be stopped there once again. Tipped over off the stick and then worked back. Spence. Thunder still with it. Right side, they have a chance for a shot. That one blocked. Takes it off the skate. Big hit there too. Good play by Mathers there to take one off the skate and then make a play, and then it'll be worked up through center. Arnold, he'll be tripped up, no call. Hard in amongst the boys now up the right side. Picked up down the middle. Held on to still, gets the shot off, and that'll be patted aside by the goalie calmly, and then deep in the zone still. Go through at the middle and then up into the offensive end as it'll be 5-on-5. Walworth tries to clear that out, stopped up. Thunder player tries to work it into the middle. Millette be on it. Good stick battle there in front, and Dulong now. Worked in. Down the left side, it gets pushed in deep. Still held on to and then worked out now. Towards the middle, now cutting with the left side. Thunder hold on to it and they'll get pushed out of the zone there by McCarron, who finds his man on the left side. Wood now with it, he'll stop up. Work it in deep, picked up by the Thunder winger again, and now in through neutral ice. Into the offensive end, that tipped off the stick and then worked back the other way, and he'll have a chance at it for a break here, or a one-on-one here. Caught up to by the Thunder defenders though. It's hard. He had 3 guys on him on that one, so not exactly the break we thought it was. Held on to there by the defense, who will work that up the boards. Bounced off the stick and now turned back the other way to be a foot race, and it just falls off the stick, and that's kind of just how the night's been for some of these Armada players. McCarron now up the left side to Wood. Wood will hold on to it. Work it across and then cut to the inside and pushed aside and worked back to the left there. Worked in front now and caught up to, back to the D-men. Hard on that one. It'll be worked down. Walworth up the right side. Towards the middle. That tipped off and now down the left. Held on to, worked towards the middle, now looking for the pass. That one gets ricocheted in front there. Boydage had actually stayed with the player who wrapped around. He'll still have it. Worked back, hops over the stick and then worked down the left side. Walworth. Walworth stop up play there, down the left side now. Over to Amaro on the right, and it'll be worked in through the middle, and they'll try to tip it in ahead. He'll have to wait for his player to get onside, so they'll just send that down instead. Picked up behind the net there by the Thunder player. We are just under 9 minutes left in this one. So we roll right along here. Fluent game here in this third period. That one set towards the middle. Nice hit there by Mathers. Mathers with a good game here tonight. I'd say best player on the Armada from what I've seen. That worked to center and a big blocker save, and then worked in down the right side. McCarron will have it on his back. Emmanuel will try to catch up to it. McCarron. Field now wrapped around. McCarron pushing it out. McClellan now into the skates. McClellan now on it. Now he'll hold on to it still again. He'll put it through another one, and that'll be hit off for a penalty, tripping. So the offensive zone here now is McClellan draws a penalty, and 8:24 left in the third period here. Still a 5-0 game. Ready for the puck drop on the left dot here. That'll be, they have it up as a 4-minute right now, but okay, 4-minute power play here. So half the rest of the period will be on the power play for Fundy, as they're gonna call that a 4-minute tripping. Down the left side, held on to there. Worked in on it, Fallows now. Holds on to it behind the net. Shoots that one all the way down the other way. Now up the left side, Walworth shoots it down the right. Hard on it behind the net now. Up the left side. Just trying to keep that in, it'll be turned offside. Now, that one pushed in ahead and it'll be skated after. Stopped up along the boards. Down the left side. Worked into the middle, stopped up, and shot down the right. And it'll be cleared out now. 1 minute and 4 seconds gone on the power play here. In towards center ice again, and brought in the offensive zone, and he'll hold on now. Kicked into the skates now of the Armada defender over to Bond, who will then rip that down the right side. So not letting this Thunder team set up in the first 2 minutes of this power play. Down the left side, worked back. Bond over to Wood, who will then shoot that one out himself, and it'll be caught up just along where the ref and that winger was, but they'll still battle for it amongst the boards now, and worked back. Up the left side, that catches a skate, and now Stewart will have it. Stewart backhanded in. Offensive zone again, and Bond will flip back the other way to Wood, and then it'll be worked back. Down the left side, and a nice hit there by Bond to take his man out of the play. Stewart had a chance at a shot there in front, and they're going to try to work it ahead for the breakaway. But instead it'll be a one-on-one goalie on Wood here. Wood will just kind of fall on top of that puck. Worked back in. Thunder looking for a shot, no dice. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left in this one. Sent towards the winger who picks it up, Field. Field back towards center. Down the right side. Now towards the middle, hold on to. Worked in behind. Field's got it. Pushed up against the boards hard, McCarron now. On it, pushes down the left side. Worked back. Sent in, and Armada player first to that one. Good defense there, but it gets turned back around the other way. And now 54 seconds left on this 4-minute power play. Armada have done masterfully shutting this down, so the PK is showing up here tonight. That one wrapped in, still behind the net. Field up the right side. Shot in, tipped aside, and now it'll be skated after. Held on to in the back and worked back. Great pass there now. Towards the middle and finds him, actually the defense on the other side. Tipped up ahead, and that one will catch mesh. It'll be whistle outside the zone here now with just 24 seconds left on the power play until we have 5-on-5 for the last 4 minutes of this game. And on that one, it gets sent towards hits the stick and then worked in ahead, and now held on to, still works it in down low, and another big save, and that's just how the night is gone for this Basin Armada team with that nice little cut move to the middle, and they just can't quite squeeze it through the 5-hole. And it'll be frustration, I'm sure, for this Armada team who's used to having a couple goals in for them. Like I said, far and above the most scoring team in this entire league. And they just can't buy one tonight. Down the left side now, Thunder. Held on to that one, kicked aside, or floats aside, and now worked back. And Captain not able to get it there for the Thunder, so he'll be sent all the way back. And just going to be under 4 minutes here. The left side, held on to it. Oh, and a big open ice hit. What a great hit there by Finn Merritt. That might be the highlight of the game, and then Basin managed to put one in there at the end and spoil the shutout, and a little shove after it. So goal there to make it 5-1 with 3:50 left in this game. A big open ice hit there. That one would have made the highlight reel. (5-1), however, shots 25-27 in this one. And we'll get puck drop once again, and power play here coming for the Thunder to almost close out this game. Now worked it to the side on an impossible angle. I was staring right at that one, folks, and I do not know how that got through. Must have been just snuck in along the ground there. But a little animosity there by the Thunder player there, and it'll be 6-1. Coming back the other way right after that goal there for Basin. And like I said, you guys will have to go back and watch the replay of that one coming down and see if you can spot where that went in. But all I saw was that along the ice there, and looked like Bordage had that net covered up pretty good. But somehow, those are just the games, man. Somehow that's how it goes. Delayed penalty there. And he'll actually stay in the box, even though that was delayed. So maybe he took another, maybe someone took one after the goal there. But sometimes you just have those nights where nothing you shoot goes in and everything the other team shoots goes in. And I think that's how the feeling the Armada are going to leave with tonight. But credit to the Thunder. They came into the first place team's barn here tonight, home game, and put on a show here for their fans. And are currently leading 6-1 with 3 minutes left. Stewart now holds on to it. Shot up. That hits the crossbar. As he'll wrap around and try to make it 7. And they keep talking there, so some chirping definitely going down there on the bench there. Bond not happy, obviously. And that'll just be brought right outside the zone here. And the ref yells, that's it. So they've had enough of it, clearly. Looked over down the right side now. Drop pass, sent towards the middle, tipped over to the side. Now work to front. Now that one shot and falls off the stick there. Wood's going to hold on to it now down low, try to get it out. Back to Bond. Bond tries to get it. Kips up against the player's stick and stays in. Now worked in again. Shot. McClellan now, stick handles with it. Still has it. He'll cut to the middle, shoot again. That one will hit the post, so a crossbar and a post for him on this power play. Worked back towards the middle, tipped off the stick, down to McClellan here on the half wall. Big, comes in for a big hit there, and Bond and him will get into it, tied up right here. No penalties called, but the jockeying for position, I guess if you want to call it that, continued. Now all the way behind the net and up the left side. Stopped on. Worked in, stopped on again. Field now works towards the middle, and then they'll try to push it back the other way, and it'll become a breakaway. So Armada try to break it in away, and the goalie comes out with the slashing call, I think maybe there on the Thunder at the end of the tail end of this one, as the goalie came way out of the net to get that puck. 2:11 left in this one. 29 seconds left on the PK here or the 4-on-4, and then it'll go to a power play to finish it out pretty much for the Armada. That one worked into the middle and swiped at and then tipped back the other way, and it'll be a foot race coming back towards us. Thunder player tries to get the advantage and stolen away. Great play there by Karen, who's also had a strong night tonight. Wrapped behind the net. Tries to pull it down and held on to, turned back over. McCarran now shoots that in. It goes high left, and goalie will leave it, and he'll actually cover it up there. .141 left in regulation here. As we creep towards the finish line here on a night that I and the Armada would like to forget after those starts, but that's how it goes sometimes. And like I said, this will just be the 7th regulation loss for this Basin and Armada team all season long. So they were 5-1 in their last 6, so have really been rolling along here, and it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back after this one with their final regular season game taking place tomorrow, 12 o'clock, streamed right here on High Button Sports. Of course, streaming all home games here for the Armada, and then it parlays into the provincials and the playoffs, so have to keep an eye on that to see what happens there. And that one worked towards the middle, and which opponents and which seeding happens over the last few days of the regular season here in the league. And that one sent over to the left side. They have a chance at a shot there. Goalie way out of the net, and he'll push that one aside, and it'll be last minute of play here as that'll be sent down. Stopped up, and Mathers now with it. 43 seconds left in this one, and tipped on back again. Mathers with it up the right side, held on to Emmanuel. Drop pass. Now back over to Emmanuel. Up the right side. Worked behind the net, and it'll be seconds will tick off the clock in this one. Worked back in, and we're in our final 10 here as the Thunder will come up with a 6-1 victory versus the Basin Armada. And the Armada will have to wait to clinch as the buzzer goes off, and a game to forget here at the BMO Center on this Saturday night. But we'll be back tomorrow, Sunday at 12:15 for the final Armada home game of the season. So we hope you tune in for that. The stream will be pristine. The hockey hopefully will be pristine. And that'll be it for us here tonight. So thank you for tuning into High Button Sports once again. We appreciate it always, and we look forward to talking to you next time. See ya.